Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team here at One Agency Property Partners, thank you very much for joining us here for what I'm sure will be a wonderful auction. And why wouldn't it be today on offer? We have a spectacular, beautiful property up for your taking here today in the form of 13 Waterloo Court in the beating heart of Hoppers Crossing. So to all of our bidders and buyers, make sure to bid bold, bid aggressively, bid to the absolute upper echelon of your capacity. Give yourself every opportunity to be that lucky and successful buyer. I'm sure you're somewhere in the crowd here today, so to you a slightly early congratulations is in order for your wonderful purchase. And what a wonderful purchase it will be for you and your family, I'm sure of it, for the many, many years to come. Now, of course, I'd like to take this time to thank our vendors very, very much for not only entrusting myself to be the auctioneer here today, but also the entire selling team here. We've got Hamish, we've got Sahil, we've got Ankit, Manisha and Sean here to support you with your bidding endeavors. They are a lovely team and a wealth of real estate knowledge between those guys there. So if you do need any support with your bidding endeavors, or if you'd like to have any of your questions answered about the property, make sure to flag down one of the team there. They'll happily come to your aid here. Now, of course, with any other auction, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on a request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I am placing a bid on behalf of our vendors is simply vendor bid. By law, only I, as the auctioneer, can place those vendor bids. Settlement terms for the purchase of the home is flexible to meet your needs here, buyers. We are happy to work with you and make this a purchase of your dream here. The deposit is also flexible to meet your needs as well. 5 or 10% deposit will be acceptable, and that's to be made available to the trust account of One Agency Property Partners by bank check or bank transfer. Buyers, that's the boring stuff out the way. Let's talk about the stunning property here, 13 Waterloo Crescent, Hoppers Crossing. This is a spectacular opportunity here, and it's the first time on the market for many, many years. I believe the owners have purchased this property in 1996, moved in 1999. So you can understand a premium pocket in Hoppers Crossing. Once you move in, you simply like to stay here. This is a wonderful, wonderful, rare opportunity for you, the modern home family buyer. And of course, I can tell you, this is a property that will literally sell itself. 5 bedrooms, multiple bathrooms, multiple car-spacing opportunities underpinning your prospective purchase of some of the finest real estate that Hoppers Crossing has on offer. This is a home that is not for your average home buyer here. This is unique. This is sophisticated. This is one that you as a home buyer would love to come home to after a hard day's work here. Multiple living zones, of course, as you enter the home, straight in and out towards the kitchen and dining area. That's very open as well. That's going to be perfect for entertaining friends and family there. And that leads seamlessly out to your outdoor areas where you've got beautiful gardens that is very, very well landscaped by our owners here. They've taken care of it for many, many years. It is literally like having the park in your backyard there. You've got shaded pergola area and a shaded pool area that you can literally use in all 4 seasons. They've even still got their floaty toys in there. So that's how well maintained it is. The kids are still using the pool, and you stand to inherit that as the new home owners taking it over in what could be 30, 60 days before Christmas time here. Full-size backyard, outdoor pool area, say no more. Beautiful weather for it here as well, and the location is stunning. Nestled in the quiet streets of what is arguably the best pocket in Hoppers Crossing. Overall, there is a reason why people buy here and stay here, and a reason why the owners haven't left in 25 odd years. Access to parks and reserves, they are everywhere here. The beautiful tree-lined streets as well. You will not get sick of it as well. Schools in the local area, very accessible. You've got Baden Powell College, you've got Hoppers Crossing Secondary College, and even really top schools like Suzanne Corey, all accessible in this particular corridor of Melbourne. You've got Werribee Pacific Plaza as well. That's going to take care of all of your shopping needs. And of course, you've got Hoppers Crossing Station not far from here, and access to the M1 that will take you towards the CBD in just a matter of minutes. So buyers, lots of value on the table here today, and I can tell you there's no better time to buy than right here, right now. We're clearly in a buyer's market, but you can see how much demand there is for a premium home like this. You're going to be beating the springtime demand here, so no better time to close the book on your real estate journey and close the book on your real estate journey. Start creating your priceless family memories here today. So buyers, without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to you now for a spirited bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway? Don't mind where we start, buyers. Happy to start at any opening figure where you see logical value. We'll simply take it from there. So what about 950? I think that's a very reasonable start given our quoting range, 970 to 1.05 million. We have a 970 right at the bottom end of the quoting range, and we'll take it in 20s from here. $970,000. Welcome to the auction here. Social proof and evidence that the property is wanted by somebody else. 970 now the bid. Need to be 990 if you'd like to jump on in or more. Don't mind where we go from here at $970,000 there. Welcome to the auction here and good luck over here at $970,000. Let's go another 20 on top, buyers. Where do we go from here? Happy to work with you. Otherwise, I'll simply place vendor bids. I can tell you that we have a very, very realistic reserve price on our hands here today. Our owners are really keen to do business with you and see a sold sticker plastered on the board. That could be you in 30, 60 days. Moving on in at $970,000. Calling it 3 times now. Once at $970 the bid. Twice now at $970. Good luck over here. Third, final time, all done. Finished and absolutely silent, guys. Happy to see you in as well. Conversations happening over there. Let me know if you... Let's go 990. Come on, still early on 990. Not ahead from the wife. That's the boss there. 990. Happy to take it and see you in. 990. Just confirming the bid. We're going to 980 to start. I'll happily see you in. 980. Let's keep going from here. Nice and friendly auction here. 980 need to be 990 if you will. Going in 10s is a bare minimum from here. Not going any lower from there. 980 now the bid. 2 bidders fighting it out, and good luck over here. $980,000. Now do me the 990. Now do me the favor of a quick reply here. 990. That could have been your bid. Let's go straight to a million now. $990,000. Auction well and truly ignited now. $990,000 out this way. Outbid quickly. That could have been your bid. Just saying. At $990,000. Roll of the eye, and I feel the exact same way. $990,000. Happy to see anybody else in as well. At $990,000. Need to be a million now. At $990 the bid. Do me the favor. I did accept the smaller increments. Let's go straight to a million from here. At $990,000. Hamish's bidder at the back of the auction, still in the lead. At $990 now the bid. Calling it 3 times. Once, twice. Third, final time. All done. Any interest, just let me know. At $990,000 now, 2 bidders fighting it out neck and neck. $990,000. Need to be a million here. What do we say? No, we're going to keep going in 10s from here. We've got a very realistic reserve price. Once we get closer to that point in time, I'll happily accept the smaller bids. $990 now for the time being. I will keep it in my back pocket, but if anybody else out there is thinking of giving me a 5, I have to accept theirs first. But at $990,000, calling it 3 times once again. Once at $990,000. Twice now at $990 the bid. Third, final time, all done, finished, absolutely silent, out back. What do you say? Any interest over there as well? $990,000. Otherwise, Hamish, I'll take the 5 and move the auction along. $995 in the lead now at $995,000. I'm seeing them shake. 95. Thank you very much. $995. Let's go straight to a million now. What do we say? $995. Doing you the favor. Have that next bid locked and loaded to go. A mil. The smaller bids invite your competition back in. A mil now. They're in the lead. $1,005. Let's go. Another 5,000 on top. Quick bid's a good bid. If you want to go in the smaller increments, do so quickly. Put pressure and show strength. At $1 million now the bid. Hamish's bidder clapping back once again and in the lead. At $1 million now. Need to know. In or out. Show strength. Let's go quick bidding here. Another 5. Let's go 10. $1,005,000. $1,010,000. At $1,005,000 now the bid. Let's go 10. At $1,005,000. Welcome back to the auction and great bidding by the way. At $1,005,000 if you're waiting and seeing, or just simply missing out, we're running away with it now. At $1,005,000 now the bid. Let's go $1,010,000. What do we say from here? On the phone, they're going to come back for one more bid. I can sense it. At $1,005,000, just have that next bid ready to go. At $1,005,000, we're going in smaller bids, and I don't mind it, but that smaller bid does invite them back in. I suggest a strong knockout bid because they're taking some time now. They could be close to the edge of their budget. Another 5. See, let's go straight to 15. We're at $1,010,000 now. I know you're talking about it. You're going to come back in. Just give me the bid first. At a 910, think about it afterwards. It's only money. $1,010,000 now. Let's go 15. Otherwise, $1,025,000 is a great knockout bid. It took them long enough to come back in. Another 5. 15. Let's go 20. Again, same advice back this way. $1,015,000. Smaller bids, just keep inviting them back in. Let's go $1,025,000. Test the bid. See what happens. At $1,015,000 now the bid. Sahil, you're a bit firmly in the lead. And again, suspecting that may come back for one last bid. Again, have that bid ready to go. You've done fantastic bidding quickly now. At $1,015,000 now the bid, neck and neck. Any other interest, need to let me know. Hamish on the phone as well, negotiating a deal. He's very keen to see another bid coming in, and so am I. I'm waiting for it here. Any interest out here? Just confirming over here. Hope you're enjoying the show. What about over there? Over there as well. Thank you very much for your attendance. How are we going over on this side of the auction? I've got my back turned to you guys because all of our buyers are out this way. At $1,015,000. Sahil, you're bidder in the lead. It's a beautiful home. Have a look at it here, guys. You've seen it, you've loved it. Walking on through, you can see our vendors have done a fantastic job keeping this home in tip-top condition. 25 years, structurally absolutely magnificent. So you're going to know that there's absolutely top quality home here that stood the test of time. You're not going to see another home that's built like this in a modern facade. These beautiful homes, they're going to last a lifetime. At $1,015,000 now the bid. Hamish, how are we going? Need to know, in or out? 1 second, I'll give it to you. But our buyers over here, they're patiently waiting here, and I thank you very much for your patience. At $1,015,000, I believe one last bid. So just make that bid, next bid, very quick, locked and loaded, ready to go. At $1,015,000, not accepting anything less than a 5 from now. We've got a very realistic reserve price that we're trying to get to here. At $1,015,000, one last opportunity, Hamish. Need to know what's at $1,015,000 the bid. What's the call? Twice now. Need to know, in or out? 20. Let's go 25 straight away now. $1,020,000, they're not done. At $1,020,000, great to see you back in the lead. At $1,020,000, they're not happy about it. Just relay that on. They're not liking that any more than you do. At $1,020,000 now, I did tell them to prepare, and they didn't. They didn't believe me. At $1,020,000 now, in the lead, 25 could do it. Anywhere in the crowd here, we're going in 5s, absolute bare minimum. At $1,020,000 now, Hamish's bidder back in the lead here. Beautiful home. Beautiful weather as well. I could stand out here all day. I'm sure everybody else could as well. It's a very nice change from the rainy weather that we had last night, so I'm glad that rain didn't come today. At $1,020,000, now the bid, in the lead. Hamish, you should have a smile on your face because you're holding the highest bid right now. At the very least, you get the property passed into you. You get exclusive rights to negotiate with our vendors, written reserve price. That means even if they had more to offer, they can't. Because you're holding the highest bid. You've done the right thing, holding the highest bid and bidding strongly from this point onwards. At $1,020,000 now, guys, I know that there's a little bit more. You're hesitant to do so, and I understand. But these guys, once they're inside negotiating with the written reserve price, you lost your opportunity. More often than not, 9 out of 10 times, these guys will be the purchasers. So if you'd like to have that exclusive right to negotiate, another bid on top. Sahil, of course, doing a fantastic job negotiating with our bidders here. Now, of course, if you do have any real estate needs, another 5. 25 now. 25. Now you've had plenty of time. Let's go 30. We're at the business end of the auction now. Otherwise, I'd suggest going straight into $1,050,000. That's a knockout bid. I can guarantee you they're not coming back after that. $1,025,000. Great bidding, by the way. Welcome back to the lead. Now you've got the exclusive rights, which means they cannot offer any more once the property is passed into you. You have exclusive rights to negotiate. You have the first right of refusal, which means that if you're not happy with the negotiations, you can simply walk away and hand the negotiation process over to the rest of them. But you've got the first right of refusal there. At $1,025,000, that's what it buys you. You simply have the exclusive rights to negotiate here. 35, bang, that's a bid there. $1,035,000. Sahil, I reckon pass the phone over to Hamish. Whatever he's saying is working. At $1,035,000. Now the bid, let's go in 5s as a bare minimum. That's what we want to see at the pointy end of the auction. Now, Hamish, I think it's a good time to get some instructions from inside as well. $1,035,000. They're in the lead, and I think they've earned it at this stage. At $1,035,000. Let's go. Rest of the team, let's all huddle around here. At $1,035,000 in the lead now, and rightfully so. You've done a fantastic job, and well done getting to this. Now, I have given you guys plenty of time to come back in, so I appreciate that. We're also going to be handing the same respect back to these guys over here. So I appreciate your patience there while holding the highest bid. Now, if there's any other interest, you need to jump on in now. Otherwise, exclusive rights to negotiate go to our highest bidder at $1,035,000 the bid. The offer. I hope you're enjoying the show and the weather as well. At $1,035,000, 2 bidders fighting it out neck and neck in an exclusive part of Hoppers Crossing. 13 Waterloo Court here, buyers. You're not going to see another auction like this. because this is such a tightly held spot. These guys are going to move on in and stay here for a long, long time, so you're simply going to miss out. A couple more minutes. Happy to... Just one more minute. We'll start counting it down if we need to, because I'm running out of content to keep the crowd entertained here. At 1,035,000, let's keep them going. And by the way, thank you very much for your patience, of course. It's a good thing that we've got nice warm weather, isn't it? And also I've used my nasal spray because I get hay fever. So otherwise you get a runny nose auctioneer keeping the crowd entertained. It's fantastic. And thank you very much everybody else for coming out today and watching on as well. Team here at One Agency has done a fantastic job getting another 2.5. I'll take it. Thank you very much. And you're back in the lead. 2.5. Right, we're at 1,037,500. Now you guys have had all the time in the world. 1,037,500. We're in the business of giving time though. It's mutual respect. At 1,037,500, another 2.5 on top. Great bidding. Because they did a knockout bid and one last bid could just knock them off their throne. And that could have done it for you. At 1,037,500, we pass the property in and negotiate exclusively. 1,037,500 now and a half. Looking for 1,040,000. Hamish, of course, working his magic words again. I have no doubt they're coming back for another bid. At 1,037,500, done a fantastic job right in front of the auction board here. And in no time, so you're probably going to be plastering the sold sticker on the board as well. This is going to be one of my favorite homes that I've auctioned in Hoppers Crossing as well. Just walking through it is so well designed. Beautiful living areas as you come on in. Nice open areas that move into the outdoor area. The outdoor area is so multifunctional. You can see that the kids have really enjoyed it as well. They've got all their toys laid out and there's still plenty of space for all the adults to move around. Because I've walked through that outdoor area and I didn't even trip over any of the bikes, any of the toys, any of that. You really don't need to leave your house, but once you do, you're in a beautiful, beautiful estate area here as well. Derrimut Heath Estate, top area in Hoppers Crossing. This is a very sought after location. 1,040,000, 45. That is a bid and well done there. 1,045,000. Let's go another one. I'm seeing a little bit of indecision in your eyes. At 1,045,000, this is what big knockout bids do. But what you do in return is a quick, small bid. Otherwise, a knockout bid. Take the time if you'd like a big knockout bid, but otherwise, let's go one. 1,045,000, great bidding, by the way. Absolute masterclass here. Whoever you've got on the phone, I'd like them as a friend too. At 1,045,000, who's that? Your brother. We can be brothers too. When you're bidding like that at 1,045,000. Maybe get on the phone to your brother and you can say, these guys, brother, are like this. They're giving them more money. We're family. At 1,045,000. This is how family tensions arise at the Monopoly board. 1,045,000. I think so. We're going to take a quick pause to the auction, by the way, guys. I'm going to give you a little bit more time to think about it. Hopefully we have some very good news for you guys and we'll come back in just a moment's time. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience and anticipation. Now, we do have some updated instructions from our vendors here. They're very realistic in their reserve price here. Now, they have asked me to ask our highest bidder to bid to that reserve price specifically. So we've given that over to them at $1,050,000 if they'd like to bid to that themselves. The property is announced on the market from here. A very realistic reserve price. Now, you also do have the opportunity to bid yourself, but I've given that instruction over to our highest bidder. It does not mean that you're out of the race either. So at $1,050,000, could not be any more clear in terms of our vendors' expectations from here. It's only fair to our highest bidder that we pass that right on to themselves. And if they would like to bid to that, the property is on the market and selling here today. So buyers could not be any more clear. Hamish just confirmed that once we've got the final instruction there. Otherwise, we simply pass the property in and negotiate with the vendor's written reserve price now. So buyers, happy to hand it over to you now. Could not be any more clear. If you are holding back in the crowd as well, you'd love the house, you'd like to move on in, this is your opportunity to do so. Our vendors have made it exactly clear what they would like to do. So buyers, it is all in your hands now. We're waiting for our highest bidder to make that confirmation. But if you'd like to jump in on top, you're waiting and seeing, this is your opportunity to pounce. It is absolutely yours. We announced the property on the market from there. But $1,045,000 now, our highest bidder gets that exclusive right to negotiate from here. So buyers, here we go. We're simply wrapping up the auction. No better bid from here at $1,045,000. So close to that point in time to our vendor's realistic reserve price here. Hamish waiting for that conversation to subside here. Sahil still working very, very hard. Need to know, otherwise we wrap it up. Either way, you're missing out. This is how close we are to the negotiations here. Once it's passed in, it's almost guaranteed to go because we're only a matter of inches from where we are going to be selling here today, and we could not be any clearer from here. At $1,045,000, our guys out at One Agency Property Partners doing a fantastic job running this auction campaign to get us to this point here, and we are almost guaranteed to sell here today, whether we pass the property in or announce the property on the market. Either way, a deal will be done. You will simply miss out, and it may be months and months and months from here before you find a similar home in a similar tier location. Buyers, couldn't be any more clear from here. At $1,045,000. Hamish, how are we going? Magic words, are they running out? What do we get? Where are we going from here? A couple of dollars out of your pocket couldn't hurt. At $1,045,000, that's their property journey done. They move on in. In only a couple of months' time, we're looking at interest rate cuts that are going to bring much more demand into the marketplace here. I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot more demand and a lot more buyers in the market here once the rate starts to cut. Hamish, of course, run his magic words over here. How did we go? We are so close. $5,000 unlocks that opportunity. Otherwise, we go inside and negotiate with our vendor's written reserve price. Your choice either way. But at $1,045,000 now the bid. One last opportunity. Thank you very much for all of your patience and anticipation. We're wrapping up the auction. No better bid here. They're absolutely out. Thank you very much for your bidding, by the way. Of course, we're going to take one more break. And we're going to come back in just a moment's time. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience and anticipation. I have some very good news to reward you for your patience and sticking around to the very, very end. The instructions from our buyers, our owners, is plain and simple. The property will be put on the market at $1,045,000. No better bidder for we are selling here today. So our highest bidder, of course, thank you very much for your patience here and your strength in bidding. Now that the property is on the market, now I still don't believe that you're really out, by the way, at $1,045,000, any single bid on top unlocks that opportunity for you to be the highest bidder here. So $1,045,000, no better bidder offer. We are selling. It is on the market, untapped, unreserved, and selling here today. 46. Are you serious? Are you absolutely sure? 46 in the lead now, selling this way at $1,046 now, untapped, unreserved. We are selling over here now at $1,046. Now you have the opportunity to bid against yourself here. It is going out this way for $1,046. Now the bid here. Your opportunity to jump back in. 47 could do it for you. Any bid on top now that the property is on the market. There is no telling where we go from here, but $1,046, we've already got a turn here at $1,046. Now good luck to you guys in the lead. No better bidder offer. I knocked the property down to you. We call it 3 times and it is done at $1,046. Now Hamish, you better have some more magic words ready to go now. We have really turned a corner here and absolutely up the ante now that it is going on the market and selling here today at $1,046. Now the bid, another $1,000 on top here. Hamish, where are we going? How are we going over there? $1,046. We're playing for keeps now. The keys are dangling on the wall here and ready for your buyers to take it from our highest bidders here. $1,046. Let's go 47 now. How are we going over here? But now we've been revived well and truly. $1,046 in the lead now. Now that we know that it's absolutely going for keeps, you really got to toss it up. You're going to be going around to more and more open homes and inspections looking for more homes now. This could be it for another $1,000. They've said that they're out many, many times before. We're going all the way out to the final line. We are very close to being wrapped up here, but now that the property's on the market and playing for keeps, I do very much thank you for your patience. at $1,046,000. Another bid could just be that game-changing bid now. Just like it's taken you all the way up until this point, I'll simply give them the respect and courtesy of the time to make a decision here. It doesn't look like they're fully out. So once again, you need to have that next bid ready to go. 47, $1,047,000. Let's go 48. We are playing for keeps. Now I'm going to throw one more spanner in the works here. Driving on the way to this auction here, I started to see petrol prices starting with a 2 again, which means going around to more open homes and inspections is probably going to cost you more in terms of petrol price than it is for another $1,000 in interest repayments. Where are we going? Driving home at $1,047,000. That's it. Going home. Over this way at $1,047,000, now the bid. He's left you for a new family at $1,047,000. How are we going? And 48? 48. 48. Permission from us. We're playing for keeps now. It's over here. This is the true decision, pulling the strings. Absolutely. There we go now. Playing for keeps, 48. You're home. You're home. You live here. And so they're getting permission from you guys. They're going to be your neighbors. So they've given you $1,000. They want you as their neighbors. I've never seen this before in my life. At $1,048,000. As the auctioneer, don't mind where the bids come from. 50. Now you had that all in you from the very start, didn't you? We had to get all the way up until now. You had it all in you. And this is why you don't believe them. A bidder tells an auctioneer 3 to 7 times that they're out before they're truly out. We're well and truly past that point now. So it's so hard to believe you when you tell me you're out at $1,050,000. Now what I'm going to tell you now, I've got a line for every single situation. When you're at a round number, this is not the time to call it quits. At $1,050,000, is their hard stop? Could be that. When you talk about your limit at an auction, you ended off at a round number. Another one more bid. One more bid. Test the bid. What's the worst that can happen? I'll tell you what happens. If you bid one more time and they bid again, it costs you absolutely nothing. But if you bid one more time and they're out, you're in this home for life. At $1,050,000, that could be it. One more bid unlocks that opportunity. Analyzing your body language from top to bottom, I can tell there's still indecision. And another bid could do it from you. What about another trip over to the neighbors out this way? That worked last time at $1,050,000. Now I can tell you that they had the opportunity to bid to $1,050,000 themselves and they didn't. At $1,050,000. You look for houses, similar condition, selling for a similar price. This one is the cream of the crop. You look for another one in this particular, another one, 51, 52, 52. And if you hear that, that's it. I say the same thing back that way. Do you know how long it took me to get $1,000 out of them? That could be, that's it for them too. Every single bid counts. We're at the business end of the auction now. At $1,051,000, we're letting it go. There are better. And that's the power of a $1,000 bid. I've seen properties bought for less. At $1,050,000 now, that was their limit. $1,051,000 buys you the home. And you're not very happy about it until you move on in and you're settled for life. You'll be thanking me that one extra bid did it for you, because otherwise you're driving around to more open homes and inspections. You're dealing with real estate agents here. They're probably the worst kinds of people to be dealing with on a regular basis. That's peace of mind back there. No amount of money can buy you peace of mind like this does. And I can tell you, if your wife knew that $1,000 made the difference, she'll be nagging you for the rest of your life. And I'll tell you, money doesn't buy that either. I've learned from a fact of being married. It's worth spending the money to keep your wife happy. At $1,051,000, that could have done it for you. I'm going to give you one last opportunity. Are you sure you're all done? 1 second. At $1,051,000. And I thank you very much for your patience. I do understand if they come back for one more bid, you may truly be out. But we are truly at the business end now. At $1,051,000 in the lead. On the market, untapped, we're selling today. And I'll tell you what to do. At $1,051,000, you bid another one more time once they come back. You'll just get Hamish, Sahil, and the whole team to sell you home and get this exact same result for you. That's how you do it in real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 bidders fighting it out. Fantastically run auction campaign. Of course, if you do have any real estate needs, if you are looking at selling your home by way of auction, Hamish, Sahil, Sean, Ankit, Manisha, they'll happily have a chat to you after this auction and recreate that auction magic for you here. At $1,051,000, selling out this way. No better bidder offer. We're counting it 3 times. We're absolutely sure we're done. You understand? I can't believe you when you say that to me. At $1,051,000, we are selling. No better bidder offer here. 13, Waterloo Court, Hoppers Crossing. Going out this way, we are selling. Last chance. Once, twice, third. Absolutely sure we're done. We are selling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Selling, selling. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our new owners. Sold. Thank you very much for your attendance here today, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe.